Hey everybody, good morning to you. Mark again here, Weatherman Plus. It is Tuesday, February 2nd. So I hope y'all had a great day yesterday. I hope y'all week continues to be great today. I do have some new information for y'all as far as the upcoming storm that we have coming to the Midwest. Also the effects that we're going to have left from this winter storm for the Northeast. Plus the temperatures that are moving in that we have been talking about for a while now. It is about to happen. And if you remember from yesterday's video for storm number 3, which was the other possible nor'easter for the East Coast and the Northeast, I'm showing that's still happening, guys. It's still trending. It's still going to be there. I will update that this afternoon. Let me know in the comments if you do want an update today. I used to do them every day, twice a day, just to give everybody an update 12 hours later. Let me know if you're interested in that. If you do want updates to come back every afternoon again, let me know, and I will bring them back for you. Now, the first thing I'm going to go over is the system that we're still dealing with in the Northeast. I will go through what the impacts are going to be for today, all day long, and as the system moves out for tomorrow. And we still have the other system that's going to be hitting the Northwest as the system is in the Northeast. So if you do like the content that I do provide for you, please hit that subscribe button because I do upload every single day. And according to what y'all want today in y'all comments, I may be bringing updates back every afternoon. I used to do it for a long time. Let me know if you want it back. Now, we still have our system in the Northeast. It's down to 992 millibars, pretty strong. And it is going around dropping off snowfall. But at the same time, some people are seeing rain. Some people are seeing snow, but the snow isn't really sticking. Maybe to the grass and a little bit on the sidewalks, but really it's not going to accumulate much. For some people, if anything, it's going to be a little slushy, a little bit of ice precipitation with snow mix, but it ain't going to stick much because of your temperatures. Now, this is us this morning. This is the beginning of the storm system today on Tuesday, and you can see how some people will be in the rain and some people will be in the snow. And also, here's your winter storm warnings for today. You have high wind warnings for Georgia, also western portions of Virginia and North Carolina. You have winter weather advisories for eastern Kentucky, eastern Tennessee, as well as southern West Virginia. Now, the pink is all winter storm warnings, all the way from Maine all the way down to Pennsylvania, with the edge of them being a winter weather advisories. That's mainly because of the temperatures. It's going to be a little bit of different kind of precipitation you're going to get. And also in the Northwest, you have some winter storm warnings for California and Washington, as well as Oregon and Washington has winter weather advisories. A lot of this is mostly going to be in the higher elevations, but they are going to be seeing some precipitation in the form of rainfall from this next storm system beating on the West Coast. Now, here's our system right here, and here's our 2-meter temperatures that's coming with this anomaly. And you can see where South New Jersey, also Connecticut, eastern Massachusetts, also Rhode Island, they all going to be in too warm of temperatures because this low pressure center is very close to the coast, and all the warm air is going to be in the center of this location. As well as the Northwest, you can see over here in Washington and Oregon, they're in their 40s. So the system that's hitting now is going to be dropping rainfall, anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain. And as the day goes along today, you can see the low pressure system moving up through Canada, and it's going to be moving across the country. You're also going to see another low pressure this week moving towards Nebraska. This is going to be our next storm system. And as the day keeps going, it goes down to 990 millibars, so it just steady strengthens all the way until it leaves, and you're still getting a rainfall in the Northwest. But you're still getting some tight isobars too, so there's going to be some winds that is going to be with this storm system. And as your day goes along, it looks like mostly in the New England states, it's going to be in the 30s and 40 miles per hour winds. But it looks like most of it, of the heaviness, will be staying off land. So that's a good thing. And here's the warm temperatures I was talking about that's going to be happening throughout the day today with this storm system. You can see like the coastal of New Jersey, also the edge of New York City is going to be in 33 degrees. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, y'all gonna all be too warm. It's gonna be anywhere from 33 to 35 degrees throughout the morning as the day goes along until the storm system starts pulling away, because it's just too close and it's feeling the warm temperatures from all these warm waters. And here it is later in the day today. It's still strengthening. It's getting down to 9088. It did not move much because of a high pressure blockage, but it is going to release it, so it won't last long. But it is going to be there for the next 12 to 18 hours, just spinning, dropping precipitation, dropping snowfall for some people. So that is good news for them. But you can see how close it is still to the coast, and some people's temperature is still going to be too warm while everybody else is going to be okay. Then late tonight, before it transfers tomorrow and starts pulling away, it's still sitting there, still 90-88. And you can see the rain bands in the northeast just affecting Maine, affecting Vermont and New Hampshire. Y'all just getting snowfall from the west side of these rain bands coming by, putting precipitation in y'all freezing air. So that's good for y'all. You're going to be seeing some more snowfall. And you can see how warm the coast really is by later tonight. And you got all the way from North Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, mostly all of New Jersey, but North New Jersey will be on the edge of that freezing line. So North New Jersey will more likely see more snow than South New Jersey. Either way, y'all going to be on the edge of freezing, so it's going to be on the edge of snowfall coming down, but whether it sticks or not. But as far as the streets, this might be accumulating some nastiness, some sloshy snow, some sloshy ice mixed with rain. It's just really going to be kind of nasty when it's right at 32 degrees. But you will have the snowfall coming down, so you will see it. As well as southern Connecticut, southern Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. The temperature is going to be too warm for y'all. You're going to be too close to this low pressure system, and it's just going to be too warm for the snowfall to be sticking really at a good rate. And here it is on Wednesday again, pulling away from the coast. So on the back side of the storm system on the west side, you will start seeing some snowfall for the New England states at this point. That was not cold enough for snowfall before because the low pressure system with the warm air is moving away. At the same time, these systems are moving towards the Midwest. We still have another low pressure system banging precipitation against Oregon and Washington. And you can see how tomorrow when the system starts pulling away, the temperatures really go down, as well as for Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, southeast, where it was a little too warm, and Jersey as well. Now here we are on late Wednesday. The system's already pulling away. It pretty much did its effects that it's going to do. It might be a little bit more snowfall for northern New York, northern Vermont on the way that it's leaving. It won't be much, but it still will be some more precipitation getting thrown into y'all freezing temperatures. At the same time, our next upcoming snowstorm has moved towards the central U.S. and it'll be banging right around the edge of Nebraska. It's going counterclockwise, guys. As you know, as these cyclones go, it's going to be pulling the cold air down from the west, and it's going to be pulling the precipitation and warm air from the Gulf coming way up from the east side of this storm system. And at this point, by tomorrow, 1/3, you'll be having some very warm temperatures in Texas, and you're talking 70, 80 degrees, especially western Texas. So there's a lot of warm air that's going to be coming up and getting in the cyclone, and it's going to be moving to the east with it. And that's going to cause problems. And here's your snowfall. I'm going to take it a few hours at a time all day long today so you can see how much more snow. This isn't total accumulation. This is how much you're going to be getting within the 6 hours. You can see how it is too warm for Delaware and Maryland to get too much, as well as southern New Jersey. Like I said, you will see it come down, but as far as it sticking and accumulating, that's going to be a different story until this system moves away tomorrow. And then 12 hours from now, as the day goes along, the snowfall will start to get light for Pennsylvania and New Jersey in the Northeast, but in New England states, it's still going to be doing some good snowfall. But you can see how it was too warm for Southeast Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and southeast Connecticut. And then late tonight, right before it leaves for tomorrow, it's not going to have too much precipitation going on because the rain bands make their way around. And at this point, it's over the ocean, and the rain bands are just feeding Maine mostly, and northern Virginia and northern Vermont is still getting snowfall on the back end of this storm system spinning around. But mostly the rain band's going to be hitting Maine. And your total amount of snowfall by tomorrow morning from the storm system today is not a whole bunch of more snow, but I do see that the center point still is southeast Pennsylvania, central New Jersey. That's good. Your temperatures will get down. Y'all will get some more snowfall. It's just going to start off a little rocky because it's going to be a little too warm until this starts pulling away later today. And the total snowfall by tomorrow morning for this storm system, this is your total for the rest of today. This isn't a total that you got so far because you already got a crazy amount so far. But you do see how New Jersey will get in on it eventually. It will go pretty far south to 1 and 2 inches, but the temperatures look like it changes a little too late. And most of the snowfall will be central New Jersey and northern New Jersey, as well as Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine. Y'all going to be getting some good snowfall by the end of the day today. While at the same time in the Northwest, from the next system moving its way across the country, you're going to be getting anywhere from a quarter of an inch to a third of an inch of rainfall for Washington, Oregon, and Northern California as well. All this pink you see here, this is going to be snowfall mainly in the higher elevations. Thursday morning, we're going to have a 995 low pressure system well over Kansas, and it's going to be dropping some people rainfall, some people snow, and we still have that Arctic air coming on the 7th that we've been talking about. So that's going to play a factor in this storm as well. And you can see the warm temperatures getting up in this system, this 40s and high 30s going all the way to Minnesota. So this is going to be a very warm anomaly coming into the storm system, while on the backside with this cold air coming in, it's going to be dropping snowfall for certain people. This is very warm air going very up high into the Midwest. And as we go through Thursday with this upcoming snowstorm, Iowa, northern Missouri will be getting in on some snowfall, as well as Wisconsin. Michigan, you will be getting on some snowfall, and I'm showing that Detroit. I know that y'all always complain about not getting any snow. I'm showing this system will give you some snowfall, as well as Indiana. You're going to be seeing some rainfall because of these warm temperatures getting sucked into the cyclone as it moves to the east. And here's a good look at that for the same time, one Thursday. You can see very warm temperatures. It's getting 60, 70 degrees. It's going to be 80 in Texas. And these things are pulling way up high into the cyclone, and it's affecting all the way to Illinois. It's getting 32 on the very edge top, but it barely goes down to 33. So the very north of Illinois might see some snowfall, but the rest of y'all is going to be in rain, as well as Indiana, Ohio. Y'all all going to be in rain for this storm system as it moves. Now, by Friday, it's going to be sitting over Illinois, and it's going to be 987. It's going to be a strong storm system. It's going to be dropping heavy snowfall for Wisconsin, eastern Iowa, as well as northeast Missouri and western Illinois. This is where Michigan also is going to be getting in on their snowfall, and northern Ohio is going to be getting in on this snowfall from these rain bands spinning around. But at the same time, you see these long line of thunderstorms that's coming from the south. It's going to be putting warm air into the cyclone. So a lot of people is going to see rain first, then some snow, and some people is just going to see rain. And you can see how well on Friday, how these temperatures get way up in this system. Even over here where I'm at, it's going to be 34, 35 degrees in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And that's pretty normal for us. The way we are around here is, hey, we're going to get a lot of snowfall, but if you check back in 30 minutes, there'll be a different outcome. That's just the way this city rolls over here. Now, so far as of Friday, the snowfall you're going to be getting from this system, you can see you're going to see a few inches in Ohio, also northern Indiana, and western Michigan at this point. Don't worry, it is coming towards your way, Detroit. It is moving to the northeast. But it looks like northern Wisconsin is getting the heaviest snowfall with 7 or 8 inches, up to 10 inches in some spots. It's all localized. But mostly Ohio is going to be getting anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. Southeast Minnesota, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. And a little bit of snowfall is going to be happening also for Missouri and Nebraska. And here's a shot of the warm air that is going up in it. And you can see how it just pulls this warm air all the way across the central U.S. And everybody's going to get a little taste of this warm air. Everybody but the New England states. Now, late Friday, you can see also these rain bands when they start moving offshore. This system up here is moving counterclockwise, so it's still pulling from the east and throwing it on the west. So at the same time, these rain bands are getting sucked up into the New England states, where you still have freezing temperatures for Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. And some of y'all are going to be seeing snowfall, while the coast of y'all, as well as Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, will be seeing rainfall because the temperatures will be still too warm for y'all. You get a good shot of it here. They're all in the 30s to 40s. I mean, it's very warm temperatures for everybody, mostly in the northeast, except for the inner coastal of the states. And northern Vermont, New Hampshire, and northern Maine is going to be in the cold temperatures, so y'all will see snowfall of it, while the south side, as well as Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, is all going to be in warmer temperatures, so it will be rainfall. And all said and done by Friday, when this system's pretty much done and is starting to move away, here's everybody's snowfall totals. Everybody pretty much gets in on it. It's only going to be northern Missouri. It's going to be central to northern Illinois. Same thing for Indiana. It's going to be central to northern. But I am showing that Detroit is going to get anywhere from 2 to 3 inches. So you will get some snowfall out of this. It won't be a big banger for you, but still, it won't be no snowfall. You will be getting some. And you can see that you got good snowfall for the Northeast and the New England states, especially the New England states. It seems to be the heaviest. Now we move ahead a little bit. I'm showing that we still have a problem with this Arctic air, guys. I'm showing still on the 7th is going to be the worst case of this Arctic air as it moves in. And I want to get into a little bit of that. I want to explain to you how that's coming to happen. And you can see here by Sunday on the 7th, we got very cold temperatures coming in, 2-meter temperatures, and we're talking -20, -30. It's going to be not negative, it's going to be 2 degrees in southern Missouri. It's going to be very cold. It's going to be 29 degrees in northern Louisiana, as well as 25 degrees for central Texas. And when you put the wind chill factor into it, it gets even colder for everybody, because a lot of people think, oh, it's going to be cold. They see the temperatures. They don't take in effect of the wind, because there are going to be some winds that's going to be coming with this. And we're talking -50 to -60 degrees, especially for the Dakotas and Minnesota. This is going to be a very cold anomaly. But the -40 to -50 degrees goes all the way down towards Iowa. It goes all the way down to northern Illinois. Central Texas is going to feel like 12 degrees for Sunday. And here it is on Monday, 986. It's still a strong system. And this is actually where it does a lot of strengthening up. Now, by later Monday, this is going to pull up over Massachusetts, and it's going to strengthen very much so. It's going to go from a 984 down to a 973. It's going to be very strong. There's going to be some winds that's going to be coming with this storm, so you do have to watch out for that. And you can see the isobars going over Michigan, Pennsylvania, western New York. These are going to be some strong winds y'all going to be dealing with, as well as New Jersey. Well, if you look here, this is our Eastern Pacific Oscillation, this is our EPO, on the west coast of the U.S., and you can see right around the 1st, it starts getting to around a -1 for their oscillation of where these jet streams are going to be at. And then it starts rising up by the 4th and the 5th to a positive. But it starts off in a negative. That's why you see this coming in pretty much right below North Carolina. Like I said, that's about the neutral line. And it comes in right in about a -1. Now, as you look on a North Atlantic oscillation, that's the East Coast, central to East Coast of the U.S., you can see that it starts going towards a positive towards a neutral for February 1st. But then it starts slowly going down, starting February 3rd, all the way to the 7th, when it has a very deep anomaly to a -4. Guys, -4 is going all the way into the Gulf of Mexico, past Texas, and to the bottom of Florida. And it has a double dip of it. This is when we're going to get our Arctic air. So it's going to show a very deep trough that's going to be coming out on the east coast of this country. Like now, you can see how it's starting to dip down. This is this is just your neutral right across North Carolina. This is getting into your negative. And this is about a -2. Okay, almost a -3, so it's going to drop even further. But the main thing I'm trying to show you is the winds that's coming with this Arctic air. You see how we're dealing with the winds now? They're about 84, 78 knots. This is way up there in the jet stream. This is 500 millibars up. But it's pretty fast winds, 82 knots. But I am showing in the long run that after this long, deep trough that we're about to get from this Arctic air, it will be the last deep trough we're going to get. It's going to start moving towards a neutral to a positive phase. Means there won't be no more of them deep systems coming in with the Arctic air or them bad storms. You will have some storm systems, but it won't be no more big cyclones coming down to a deep trough for y'all. It will start going towards a positive. That means it's going to start warming up. And you can see this. If you remember from the other day, I showed you the 6 to 10 day outlook, and it is going to be very much below average temperatures for the Midwest, while it's a little bit above average for the Northeast and the Southeast for the next 6 to 10 days. But when you go from the 8 to 14 days, you see it gets a little more around its average temperatures for the Southeast, while these colder temperatures, below average temperatures, moves from the Midwest, and it also moves to the Northeast also. And then when you look 1 month away to see what happens towards the end of February, you see everything starts getting from the central U.S. all the way to the south and southeast, starts getting a little bit above average temperatures for this time of year. So it's going to start warming up, guys, by the end of the month. And within a 3-month outlook, it's going to stay warm. Matter of fact, it's going to get really warm for the Texas area. So it's really going to start staying warm once we get past the middle of February. Now, on the 7th, we're going to have this deep jet stream going way down into Louisiana, Florida, Even, like I said, the Bahamas is going to be feeling the wind chill from this jet stream. But you can see how it has it at 124 knot winds that's going to be coming with this storm system. And before, our normal winds is around 80. So this is 80 to 100. But this is 120, 123, 124 knot winds that's going to be with this storm system. It's going to be bringing anywhere from Georgia to South Carolina, North Carolina. It's going to be 40 and 50 miles per hour wind gusts, even 60 in some areas. It's going to be some very strong winds that's coming with this system on Monday. And anywhere from Delaware to Maryland to New Jersey to the New England states, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and southern Vermont and New Hampshire is going to be in the 60s, almost 70 miles per hour wind gusts. And for Rhode Island, I see almost hurricane force wind gusts, 76, 78. We're going to be very careful with these wind gusts, guys. This is going to be a very strong system on Monday. And the whole section of New England states, for anywhere from Connecticut to Maine, is going to be in 60 miles per hour wind gusts all day Monday. This is going to be some very strong winds, very damaging winds. So I really hope that I helped y'all understand that storm a little bit better of what's going to happen today, as well as all the way until Monday, guys, because we have a few days going on. But if you do appreciate what I've done, please hit that like button, show some support. I love y'all as much as y'all love me, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Now what I'm going to do is play the next 2.5 days, next 60 hours, so you can see what's going to happen with this storm system, as well as what's going to happen on the northwest as this next system comes through. And at the same time, I want to bless y'all. Hope y'all have a very blessed Tuesday. Hope you and your family have no problems and everything comes very easy to y'all. Hope it's a very peaceful day. There's nothing like a very peaceful day. I want to read to you. And it was recommended by one of our viewers, guys. I know y'all know Valerie, if y'all seen her. She's very, very good in the biblical mind. She has a very good insight. God has blessed her with that. I'm going to read one of her suggestions. 1 Corinthians chapter 2. And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. For I determined not to know anything among you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified. And I was with you in weakness and in fear, and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world unto our glory, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. For what man knoweth the things of a man, save the spirit of man which is in him? Even so the things of God knoweth no man, but the Spirit of God. Now we have received, not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of God. Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Ghost teacheth, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. Amen. Thank you very much for that, Valerie. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. If you know somebody that's going to be impacted by the rest of this storm in the Northeast or this next storm system coming to the Midwest, please share this on social media. Give them a little bit of alert of what's going to be the impacts from this storm. I will update y'all. Once again, let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do an afternoon updates like I used to do. All glory does go to God. Amen. God bless you all.